There's some light in here. It's not too much more than what we already got, but here we are. Now, for some weird reason, nothing seems to be working. We've been having technical difficulties from the jump. But anyway, here we are. Everything's been working extremely slow. We've been completely, like, almost spammed in certain ways. Gotta go in and try to fix it again. But anyway, this brings us to the next chapter. Be in the business. Now, women and men use this same tactic. Don't want y'all to think it's just women when you say beauty. Okay? Female business owners and female partners looking for a partner, they're glamorously mesmerized by the way someone appears to be. And they could be a snake, dressed up as a prince. So it happens both ways. Seen it happen in both ways. A very popular R&B singer was duped and played by beauty and the business. Now, as we move forward, let's get to the reason of why we're making the video. Now, me, Carcino, I've had my fair share of great business deals with people, fun business deals with people. And there's a lot of other situations that transpire that some would not deem as healthy business deals. Partners have come and gone, and situations have changed. But there's one girl who I was introduced to, very stunning woman. Man, she had on perfect heels, everything, body tight. She goes running at 6 a.m. every day. She's built like just a brick house. And she's so sharp as a whip when it comes to business. And I said, wow, this woman gets it. She is a brand that they could build around. And she, instead of being an Instagram model, she wanted to go into business with me. It's like, that's weird. Why would somebody be that eager to go and get into business with me? Like, you're already bigger than me. Look at you. You can go on Instagram right now and talk about anything and sell any product. You don't need me. But because I've seen this play, my other business partners wanted to bring this person into the business. All three of them was like, yeah, let's do business, man. Let's do business. I was the only one that had reservations. I'm trying to figure out what is it that this person really wants, because I can't get what we have that she would want. And I couldn't figure it out. And then it happens. Sometimes, you know how something just unveil itself? Kind of unveiled itself. Because one of the business partners did something in business you don't do. Discuss future endeavors. And once you discuss future endeavors, you've already damaged 90% of that whole endeavor. You put it at risk of it never happening. So when she starts bringing up this endeavor, I'm like, how do you even know about that? Then it was clear. She was using her beauty and charms to manipulate the other partners and was getting seeds of information till she even got the whole notebook with all the contacts, the informations that built our company. She got all of it. Everything that built our structure and that kept our company afloat was in her possession before she was even joined up with us. So now I have to speed track everything because I'm like, you guys have broken every business rule in the book. Giving this person something that was essential to our business was a huge mistake. Now I got to get this person on the team because this person is a threat leaving us now. They didn't just stripped us just because of 3 idiots. So I go ahead and aggressively push to make this happen. And once this person had no reservations in joining, wanted to join the group, wanted to fit in and do their part in making the company rise to the top. And on the surface, it all looked great. She was engaged. She was in the meetings. We're all in group chats. We're all having these comfortable meetings. We're sitting down discussing a movie contract. We're doing all these different deals and partnerships, and they wanted to put her in music videos and do appearances on talk shows, and all of these things were happening for her, which is I'm okay as long as the business gets paid. That's all I care about. But this wasn't the case. See, this is what I was afraid of when the person came over in the way and the fashion that they did. She already, sized up the business and realized, okay, I have one obstacle here, and that's me. I already won over the other 3. I got to get as close and as nice to him as possible so that I can be able to maneuver and do the rest of the things I need to do. So what they want to do is get close to you so they can get close to the contacts that you own. And not only were they going out there doing their own thing, they were never representing the company. They would go out and represent themselves and claim that they were a partner, or as if we was working for that person when they went out there to push whatever it is they were doing. And it slipped up because on a Instagram post, it read all of the things that was supposed to be on our dime, our time, our company. It didn't break down that way. What it broke down to was her company that she just started out of the blue. It didn't even exist. And it was in a hashtag on Instagram. And I'm like, what is this? That's not our company at all. So once it was caught and I mentioned it, then all of a sudden there was a change. But why was that there? And then I started to notice none of our stuff was posted on the internet page. So they wanted me to do some promotion on my YouTube channel with the female, and I refused because I knew where this would be headed one day. No. I know where this is headed. So none of the things that would happen, I said, this person will be your headache. I have a contract. The rest of you do not. So if anything blows up, it'll be on your three's end, not my end. And this is gonna blow up, but I'm out. So when I was out of the deal, the movie deals, everything that I had in place, anything that was shaken, I had a contract to. And because I got that contract signed and notarized by a lawyer, because that shows you how much I didn't trust her business wise. Because I got all of that done, I was protected. Nothing was going to come back to me in a negative way. But my three other business partners in the venture that we had, they let the company get torpedoed because they were distracted by beauty. They ended up working with her for free. That's right. They never made 1 cent. They worked with her for free. And when they worked with her for free, they all got turned to me and said, hey, man, can you talk to her? Can you get my money? Why would I ever do that? Anytime I did anything with that person, I got paid because I had a contract that didn't include you three idiots. But we're all in the same company. Yes, we're all in the same company when it deals with things that pertain to this business. But anything that that person do outside of here that's related to me, that's my money. My contract states this. Unless I get paid. I'm not doing anything for her unless I get paid. She knows what she's dealing with me. You three, she knows what she's dealing with. You guys are looking at her thighs, her legs, all of it. And you're distracted and you're slow and you don't get it. So, what's up, Mr. Sledge? I see you. No, I'm more. It's because I worked in retail. I used to work in electronics boot, and where they had cameras, DVDs, TVs, and that's where the highest money is earned for the store. Televisions. Sundays, the number one sales day. Boom, 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 boom. I used to work in the retail and electronics because nobody knew more about electronics than me. You want to know about a movie? Bam, I've seen it. You want to know about the number one TV to get? Cameras right there, because I studied, I did the work. So people would listen to me. But it's also number one for theft. So women would dress up, try to distract you, throw their boobs out, wear this low cut thing. So thinking like, okay, he's gonna look at my boobs, and then I'm gonna hand him a fake credit card and a fake ID to go with it. So sure enough, I already know the setup. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, here we go again. Another Sunday, another idiot. I would have people on standby. I'd be, get ready. Here come the fake credit card or the ID. And the IDs back then, I mean, it was so horribly done. I mean, it is fake as soon as it hits your hand. And I'm like, all right, let me go ahead. Then they try to call for the card back. Oh, no, well, give me the card back. Wait. I think something. They want the card back right away. So naturally, This is a process that happened again and again and again. And because this process happened so many times, numerous times, I was already alert for it. So when someone tries to distract you with beauty and business is involved, you have to look at what their personal game was and try to learn what the gameplay was. The gameplay was to learn everything that we were doing in the business and try to take what we had and move forward. People saw contacts that you had that could help them out tremendously, but they needed that vote of approval. They needed something to get them through the door. So to use our company and our company's name to get them through the door, then they'll come there and promote why they're really there to them when you're not around. They're trying to build their own company using your name to do it. So I saw that happening early. That's why I would never promote it. And I was willing to cut ties. But the only reason I moved forward and stayed is because I had a written contract signed, dated, and notarized by a lawyer, my lawyer. So I didn't care anymore after that. Even after the signed contract says I don't have to promote any of it. They decided to do some type of face-to-face business roundtable meeting. And I said, cool, do that on your business website, on the business website or whatever for the company. But they were like, can you be on the show with us? No. I'm not going to do a business roundtable with you guys. I'm not supporting this. So, I was strongly against it. I thought that was a waste of revenue for something that's not benefiting us. It's highlighting her. But she's a part of this business. Just look at her. She's going to get views and a lot of traffic to the business. We don't need that. Our business is not generated on having a beautiful girl. That's not what our business is generated on. So you got to be able to separate the beauty from the business. Because the more you dig, the more you realize behind the beauty, what business have you done? What business deal did you bring 7 figures of revenue to? Has any business brought revenue home? Pay the bills, sign contracts. What did you do? All this person did was get paid to be a hostess at a DJ's party. They claimed to fame. And this was somewhere locally in her town where she won Miss Missouri. She was Miss Missouri and in some city pageant. Okay, Miss Missouri, this ain't Missouri. You know how many Miss somebody's out there right now? And this is the most you've done? She has no children. She just waltzing around, doing what she can in the business, moving around. I never had time for kids, so I just moving around. And in her profile is nothing but pictures of her and all of these other women. And you judge people almost by the people they hang with. You look at the people that they're associated with. Now, it's pictures of her and her friends, and they all look trashy, like just Instagram thought trashy, nightclub type women. And you look at him and you can tell right off the bat, yep, bad luck, bad luck, bad luck. No business owner should be taking a photo like this, ever. But here we are. Never smashed this girl. Could I? Possibly. If it came down to it, if I really wanted to pursue it in an active manner, I had what they needed. So yeah, that could have happened. Did it help them? No. The person, you can always tell a person that's not going to make it in this business. They're not going to be taken seriously. They're not going to have a track record to succeed in that market because it takes hard work. You can't just get by on thighs and legs. There are plenty of girls that's younger than you that are coming in this game and that's doing what you're doing. And when you're 37 years old, you look ridiculous. You look really ridiculous. This is the topic, Chappelle. So, anyhow, not having any kids, moving forward, still in life, still going around trying to sell this persona of a diva. And all she does is look for basically someone, another company which up and coming that she can manipulate herself and attach herself to and keep going. She's been doing this same technique for probably the last 10 years that I've tracked, using her beauty to get through doors. And when she gets in there, she takes everything she needs. Then she finds and creates a reason to step out. And that's what she did with the company that we had, which ended up ending our business relationships with all the other partners. I knew I had to get rid of them immediately. So I said, okay, great. I'm glad this is blown up. I'm out. This is your company now. My piece is over. I told you this was going to happen. Now you look stupid. She took what everything that they had that we supposedly was building on, went to try to leverage that with another company and startup where she had everyone else doing all the work and she would just be the beauty. And then that ended up going left because all of them ended up fighting each other because they all wanted to sleep with her and none of them do. Or if it did happen, I don't know. But it wasn't looking good. Life is complicated. The world is complicated. You have to make your way in a figure eight. And when you make your way in that figure eight, you better learn how to stay there. Sink or swim. Hey, it is what it is. Got to separate that beauty from the business because the business is what's going to pay the bills. The business is what's going to feed you, your kids, take care of everything. You got to be able to separate that. Now, I'm not saying just because a woman is beautiful, she's on this same pattern that this girl was. Doesn't necessarily mean that. There's been plenty of beautiful women who are actually very good at their jobs, very smart. And this is just one analogy. This has happened to a very popular person, very popular R&B singer. This happened to her when she ran into a man who she couldn't separate the beauty from the business from. And it cost her dearly. So it goes both ways. It goes both ways. So don't forget to support the channel. Hit the like button. I'm out.